Hi, I'm Dr. Donald Crowe, and I'm sitting here wondering if sobriety ruined my life. This is a question I sometimes ask myself during moments of temporary insanity. Would I have been better off if I never got sober 27 years ago? I mean, think about all the problems sobriety has caused me. Let's break down why staying drunk might have been the easier path. First off, I'd never have to worry about evening plans, not once in 27 years. My schedule would be gloriously predictable. 5 p.m., start drinking. 7 p.m., continue drinking. 9 p.m., still drinking. 11 p.m., pass out. 3 a.m., wake up confused, thirsty, and stagger into bed. 6 a.m., turn off the alarm. 6:01, regret my life. 6:02, promise to never drink again. And 5 p.m., start the cycle over. See how streamlined that is? None of this, should we try that new restaurant, or do you want to catch a movie, or let's go for a sunset walk? Just the same reliable routine, day after day after day. Oh, the agony of choice now. It's simply exhausting. And don't even get me started on the financial stress. Do you have any idea how complicated it is to manage investments, to save for retirement? To wonder if you should put money in stocks or bonds or real estate? If I'd kept drinking, I'd have none of these first world problems. My financial plan would be beautifully simple. Step 1, get paid. Step 2, buy alcohol. Step 3, make spontaneous and crazy financial decisions. Step 4, run out of money. Step 5, borrow money. Step 6, repeat until completely broke. No 401k, no mortgage payments, no vacation funds. Just the pure freedom of living paycheck to paycheck, or more likely, living off other people's paychecks. My current bank statement is such a nuisance with all of its columns of positive balances. And do you know what's truly exhausting? Having hobbies, having interests, having goals. Since getting sober, I've had to fill my time with all sorts of unnecessary activities. Writing books, running marathons, building meaningful relationships. Who needs that kind of pressure? If I'd stayed drunk, my free time would have been devoted to one singular purpose: getting and staying loaded. Think of all the energy I'd have saved not having to decide between productive activities. When people ask what I did over the weekend, instead of boring them with stories about family time or personal achievements, I could just say, I don't remember. Every single time. Consistency is key, folks. My brain just can't keep up with all the new memories. Marriages are complicated. They require communication, compromise, trust, and emotional availability. You know what's not complicated? Being alone, because you've driven away everyone who cares about you. Think about it. No anniversaries to remember, no in-laws to visit, no need to consider another person's feelings or needs. Just me, my bottle, and the inevitable spiral of isolation. Talk about cutting out the middleman. I mean, who needs the warmth of human connection when you can have the burn of cheap booze? Why experience the joy of growing old with someone when you can experience the simplicity of being alone? Here's another burdensome consequence of sobriety. I have to worry about my health now. Before I was on the liquid diet plan, my body was a temple that was actively on fire, but a temple nonetheless. Now, I actually have to exercise and eat vegetables and visit doctors for reasons other than I think my liver is trying to escape my body. Do you know how much time I've had to account for over the last 10,000 days by not being constantly hungover? That's thousands of mornings I could have spent lying in bed, groaning, promising various deities that I'd never drink again if they just make the room stop spinning. Instead, I've been waking up clear-headed, energetic, and ready to face the day. Honestly, it's exhausting being this functional. And one of the worst things about sobriety is the uncertainty. When you're drinking, you know exactly where your life is headed. Straight down. But there's comfort in that certainty. Since getting sober, I've had to deal with all sorts of unexpected developments. Career advancement, financial stability, genuine friendships, self-respect, being present for life's meaningful moments. I mean, who needs that? Life was so much more predictable when I was drinking. I knew exactly what tomorrow would bring: regret, shame, and a headache that felt like tiny construction workers were using jackhammers on my brain. Look, I joke about this because sometimes humor is the best way to highlight the absurdity of addiction's logic. The truth is, not a single day has gone by in 27 years where I thought, man, I wish I were still drinking. Not when life got hard, not when I faced loss, not when I had to feel uncomfortable feelings. Not ever. Because what I've gained in sobriety isn't just the absence of alcohol. It's the presence of an authentic life. A life where I remember what happened yesterday. A life where people trust me. A life where I trust myself. So would I have been better off not getting sober 27 years ago? Only if I preferred a shorter, lonelier, and emptier life. Only if I wanted less joy, less connection, less everything. The real irony here isn't in the jokes. It's that addiction tries to convince us that we're better off with it, when really, it's taking everything that matters one day at a time. Sobriety gave me back those days, all 10,000 of them so far, and I'm grateful for every single one. So here's to 27 years, and to as many more as I'm lucky enough to get. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Donald Crowe, and this is Second Act Sobriety. If you're struggling, remember, your second act can be your best one. Please subscribe to Second Act Sobriety for more honest insights and actionable strategies to reclaim your life. Check out these videos, give us a like. Please leave us a comment below. What was the biggest problem sobriety has given you? I read all the comments and will respond. Check out our other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.